Hold on.
Okay.
And rolling.
My name is Michael Martone. I love movies. I love making movies. I love watching movies. I love being a part of the process, talking about movies, anything with film. I'm a fan, so that's why we do it, for the love.
Okay.
We'll get the ghosts, we'll do the haunt, we'll scare them out of their pants.
Okay.
So how did you get involved?
So I actually got involved originally after college. I was doing an internship back in 2017, and the guys who were running the internship had done a handful of these 48-hour filmmaking weekends. And that was really cool because they had kind of this process already down, this step-by-step regimen that they had to a T almost. And learning a few things from them and just being involved in a slight capacity, I kind of fell in love with it. So then, I met Hal and other people throughout the filmmaking community and kind of helped out on more. And then it was like, hey, you know what? I think I want to try one of these on my own and just see what comes from it. And so it's been a lot of fun, and the rest, has been history.
Any advice for people looking to get their start on their filmmaking journey?
Yeah, I mean, lots of advice. We're always learning, right? But as far as when you're first starting with these, I would say have fun with it. Make sure you're enjoying yourself and enjoying the time you put in, and have fun watching your creation come to life and collaborating with people. Because at the end of the day, it's almost impossible to make a perfect movie in 48 hours. So really the goal is to kind of learn, develop, experiment, and have fun with your process. So yeah, make the movie that you want to make it for yourself, and try to learn something throughout. Like I said, have fun with it.
I love that response. That's a great response. So what were some of your favorite films you've been a part of?
Man, I have a special place in my heart for each and every film that I have done. I think I've directed, 10 now at this point. I've been involved in a handful of others. And really each and every film was a labor of love. Like, it's a passion project every time. So they all do really they resonate with me in different ways. I gotta lean towards the ABCs of Conscious Living as quite possibly my favorite production that I've been a part of. That was literally just me and two of my close friends who I grew closer with throughout the filmmaking process over this journey. And literally just three dudes in a basement making a movie, wearing a couple morph suits, VHS tape TV involved.
Oh my God.
Never mind.
Normal stuff.
That was definitely one of my favorite things I ever saw, because it probably freaked me out in good ways more than anything I've ever seen.
Watch now watching. Are you sleeping? Watch now watching. Watch sleep. What? Are you sleeping?
Do you have any favorite shots in particular you've done with any of your movies?
Yeah, again, similar thing where honestly each film I probably do have a favorite shot from each film I can think of. Oh my God! multiple off the top of my head. When I was first picking up a gimbal, I was like having just fun with it, flowing with someone else on screen and kind of just feeding off of each other. So a couple gimbal shots.
Aftermath. You know what? No, I don't even want to see you again. How about that? Bye.
Working had one of my actual favorite shots. It was on the gimbal, and we kind of just turned in unison, and it lined up perfectly. Similar with the Pacquiano, a couple things just line up when you're really in tune with people. But as far as one particular shot, it's hard to narrow it down. It really is.
Yeah, when you talk about gimbal shots, I always think about the dancing scene from Pacquiano and also Brotober from
that's a great one.
From
Yeah,
Working.
You know, there are a few shots in Working that are almost like throwaway, not throwaway, I don't want to call it that because they took work to get, but for example, one night it was literally just me and Corey, the star of the show, and we were filming late, and I really wanted to get a shot from the outside, and it's dark and it's rainy and it's just the two of us, so I called him on the phone, put him on speaker, ran all the way around the building in the middle of the night just to get this really wide shot of the beautiful big glass windows at the building that we were filming at, and it's only in the movie for about 2-3 seconds. But that one stands out with me too, just the little backstory behind it.
What are some of the best, or should I say, some of the biggest challenges you've had on set?
There's always a new challenge with every production, I will say that. You can be as prepared as possible and go through everything, you know, to the T. Something is gonna go wrong. That's the name of the game with filmmaking in general, and especially at this level, and especially with this time crunch. So again, it's not about perfection by any means. Specific challenges that I've faced, scheduling for sure. Not to, that's kind of a cop-out answer, but honestly with such a tight window, you really have to kind of make do with what you have. And so if that means you yourself being on screen and behind the camera, a lot of times that's what happened. Honestly, I've made an appearance in I think almost all of my films. This most recent one I actually did completely solo just because of the scheduling conflicts. I really didn't have a crew. I wasn't sure if I was going to participate. And so at the last minute, it was like, you know what, I do want to try this. Let me just go for it. But again, you know, you're going to run into challenges constantly. Wind, I remember one year in particular, there was a spring competition and the wind was just horrendous. Everyone that weekend who shot outside struggled, and my entire 8-minute film was outside.
Cool, suave, handsome.
As much as I love that one, it still has a special place in my heart. It was with my sister and some friends, so it was just like a lot of fun to create, but then that wind, there's only so much we could do.
What was the most fun you ever had on set?
Well, again, not to like be repetitive, but really it's so much fun working with people that you love and enjoy being around. So I've worked on a lot of these with really close friends. I've worked on a lot of these with my family. My sister's been involved in half of them. I've gotten my dad and my mother both on screen in some capacity. Shout outs to them, appreciate y'all. Sorry for freaking everyone out, but they are awesome having the support of, you know, the ones close to you who actually care about your passion and what you're doing.
I'm not a gimbal.
Yeah, becoming close with people on set is just, there's nothing like making a movie, and it brings people close together. Just going completely like full out as hard as you can for 48 hours, everyone working towards one common goal and wanting to succeed together, that's just, it's a lot of fun when it's with people that you like and that you care about.
Yeah, you even killed your mom in one of your movies.
Oh my gosh. gosh, I was thinking of that one in particular, and I don't think I scarred her, but that one I felt. Shout outs to mom, she's real.
Red in the face, your girl feed me grapes like I was a master. I'ma run it up like there's no.
So yeah, I guess the last question then is what is your inspiration for films, like favorite movies or directors or styles?
Oh yeah, definitely cool question, because I feel like I pick up inspiration from almost every movie that I watch. That's like part of the challenge too on like the longer competitions with the horror video. Anyways, so yeah, I feel like I get inspiration from anything and everything that I watch. As a filmmaker, I think that's something really cool about it, is that it's a collaborative experience, honestly. Favorite director, I don't think I could actually narrow it down. Shout outs to the Michaels, they're a solid duo. It's everything, it's everyone. A24 has really changed the game in general, so I like a lot of the experimental things that they've done, and I lean towards the experimental for sure. But yeah, sorry I didn't have a better answer for that one as far as direct influences.
That's fine. Welcome to CineSpark, and we hope to see your movie soon or something like that.
All right. On that note, though, welcome to CineSpark, y'all, and we hope to see everyone. Did I say hope? Sorry.
Go.
Try that one more time. But all right, on that note, welcome to CineSpark, y'all. Greatly appreciate everyone who's interested. Cannot wait to see what everyone has in store and the great films that people put out. Let's do this.
Yeah.